To dismantle the master's house, you got to use the master's tools. I stand with Tawanda Jones. I stand with Keith Davis. I stand with Anthony Anderson. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. I'm an activist, and my activism dates back to 1986, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, N62528. We're talking about the war on drugs. So in 2022, we're going to the Supreme Court. Peter Franchot, Governor Hogan, Brian Frost, Delegate Stephanie Smith, the Maryland Black Caucus. Y'all been holding this up for 11 years. It's 11 years too long. All right, 11 years too long. Y'all just confirmed her, all right? Ketanji Brown. That's Governor Schaefer. We talking about Baltimore, ReWired. We talking about the money behind the war on drugs, the money behind the machine. Y'all kidnapped me February the 9th, 2011. I'm not Jesse Smollett. I'm not Emmett Till. I'm still standing. That wasn't no bomb. That was evidence for a federal investigation. It wasn't no bomb, but it's going to blow up the Democratic Party. That's Peter Franchot, all right? That's that's Governor Hogan. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. That's Marilyn Mosby, all right? Like I said, that's Peter Franchot. That's Mayor Brandon Scott, Community Chief of Staff. I'm weaving a better Baltimore. I'm weaving a better Baltimore with the weaving community. You feel me? With the weaving community. That's one of my clients. Turning to one another. And we're going to turn to one another. We turning to you for the Supreme Court. This is Baltimore from 2006 to 2022. All right, 2006 to 2022. This letter's from a Birmingham, letters, portraits of a letter. All right, and this letter's from a Birmingham jail. Social media for social change. That's the Baltimore Sun. All right. We're going to talk about the controller. Peter Franchot got writ of certiorari for me to go to the Supreme Court. Governor Hogan got it. Brian Frost got it. Delegate Stephanie Smith got it. Y'all talk about that black girl magic, cause a lot of black men pain. But in 2022, we going to court. We going to court behind the war on drugs, the illegal war on drugs. Letters of a Nation, all right? Martin Luther King, letters from a Birmingham jail. That's client attorney privileges, all right? Client attorney privileges. It's the campaign of public shame, and I'm going to publicly shame y'all. Peter Franchot, you got evidence and knowledge. Mayor Brandon Scott, you told me to turn in the evidence. I gave you everything that Peter Franchot got. You got an email. Your email is sent to Mayor Brandon Scott. Governor Schaefer told me about following the money, so I put it in a book, Time to P. We talking about GOP Carter. We talking about Mayor Pugh. We talking about Glenn. And we talking about Mosby. It's a time to pee. Potty training politicians. That's Governor Hogan and his crime bill. In 2014, y'all had me removed from the ballot. That's voter suppression. Voter suppression by Governor Hogan. If Blagojevich can go to jail, Governor Hogan can go to jail too. That's President Trump, and we talking about your prison industry. So President Trump gonna be running from a federal investigation, because we ain't talking about the war on drugs. Ronald Reagan reinvented. You asked for a ceasefire, I gave you a ceasefire program. I gave it through art and activism. That's Corey McCray. That's Sitnor. These are your elected officials that claim to represent the people. All right? That's the city solicitor. All right? You see that? Office of the Inspector General. You got that. You got that. Get that? You got that. That's my son, Jarrell. That's my producer, Rob Fix, and we was making a movie. Rob Fix ain't with me no more, so everything that Rob Fix got since 2007 is evidence for a federal investigation. McIntosh been lying to y'all. McIntosh do not represent the people. She just represent the gay community. She don't represent anything outside the gay community. You feel what I'm saying? When she got in the office, it was on the gay community. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance was going, and she was silenced because she got what she wanted. She don't care about nobody else. It's a time to pee. All right? This is art and evidence. It's not a bomb. You feel me? It's art and evidence. And that's it. Talk about my sons. All right? It's a time to pee. So you go to Donald Trump, you go to Congressman Cummings' office, and you go to Mayor Moxley. You go to your elected officials. You go to Thelma Branch, because I gave this to you in 2010. I gave it to Congressman Cummings, grand jury request. I've been asking for the grand jury for the longest, and I put it on the toilet when I did it. That's my granddaughter, Dania. Y'all took me from my family. You kidnapped me from my family. That's Mayor Pugh. So everything that Mayor Pugh got in this mail, you got to turn over. You go to Antonio Hayes. He got a book called I Am Dred Scott. That book is about being black in America. These are the supporters of Shorties. That's the Abel Foundation. And that's Eric Holder from the Department of Justice. These are the supporters of Shorties. These are your representatives that have been silent for the last 11 years. Racism don't work without black cooperation. That's why I'm potty training politicians. We flushing careers down the hole in the bathroom. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to think about Shorty. That's President Obama asked for the investigation in 2008. That's Clack Clack. Y'all got her in WBAL talking shit, because that's all she is a piece of shit. Clack Clack. Lift the lid and see what she got. You feel me? She endorsed individuals, and those individuals is part of the criminal enterprise that y'all created. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. You got mail. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. You feel me? So we don't want nobody to say that they don't have this information. Put your big girl panties on. Because we're going to talk about Clack Clack. We're going to talk about Clack Clack. We're going to talk about Mayor Sneffy Rollins Blake. We're going to talk about the females that have voices in Baltimore. The females that be demonizing black men. Yeah, the criminalization of poverty. You got a problem with me? Holler at me. Because right now it's the time to pee. When you look at the toilet, you're going to think about me. That's President Trump. He can go to jail. He participated in this. All right? That's Starbucks and Shorty. Black Lives Matter. The Fourth Amendment. My property. My property is a toilet. Potty training politicians. When y'all wake up in the morning, first thing you do is shit or piss. First thing you're going to do is think about me. Boys can stand. Girls can sit. Girls can sit. Stephanie Rollins Blake. Stephanie Smith. Adrian Jones. Yeah, potty training politicians. That's Lori Penzick. That's Donna Edwards. That's Freddie Gray. And y'all tore the memorial down. That's 98 Rock. Because I work for everybody in Baltimore. And I'm getting ready to rock you out. Boys can stand. Girls can sit. But you're going to remember, Shorty is about that shit. Word on the street is, I get a trial. I was kidnapped in 2011. I never got a trial. I was kidnapped in 2007. I never got a trial. Judge Holland got my paperwork. Judge Souter, Judge Previs, Judge Holland. Man, we talking about the criminalization of poverty. Operation Greylord. Word on the street, you got 52 members of the Democratic Party gonna go to jail. That's my son. 1, 2, 3, P. That's the Department of Justice, Eric Holder. Everything that Eric Holder got, ain't gotta have to hold it no more. You ain't gotta hold it in. You can let it go. You can let it go, Eric. We gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go on through. Better be pissed off than pissed on, because I'm getting ready to piss on you. I'm gonna piss on you every time I see you. That's Brian Frost. That's Chief Justice Mary McBurrow. The toilet paper. The toilet caper. And that's President Biden. You go to graphic imaging. They created my books. The Minority Report. Graphic imaging. Minuteman Press. And that's Google. All right? That's Google. This is Google. That's Towson University basketball coach in 2006. That's the Baltimore Sun. Pit on fire. And that's Google. Google photo. Time to pee. It's a toilet paper. It's a toilet caper. TJ Smith, we're going to talk about you too. Because I'm building toilets. And these toilets is going to have these public officials' names and faces on it. Mary Washington, I got you a toilet too. You can't wash your hands of this. You tied to this. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party that was silent. Silence is consent. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party. Silence is consent. Mary Washington, you participated in that. Now you can leave. Now you can leave the bathroom. No. The fat lady getting ready to sing. That's Benjamin Brooks. And we ain't having a tea party. That's Mary Washington. Like I said, I'm going to pull your card. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And you can be proud because Adrian Jones got mail. Adrian Jones got over 200 emails and she ain't answered not one of them. She was a witness when I testified in Baltimore County. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. She gonna witness on my behalf. That's the mail room. You can be proud because you're done. You're done. Brooke Learman, you're done. You participated in this. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party can go to jail, and you one of them. You've been shielding this since you've been sitting in office. Yeah. You've been shielding this since you've been in office. I got the tapes. Brian Frost, I got the tapes. Brian Frost, 2016. Greg Bernstein, like I said, we're going to the Supreme Court with this. You feel me? The Supreme Court. We're going to the Supreme Court with this. And Peter Franchot, you got my Supreme Court application. You got my writ of certiorari. The Real News got this. Bill Ferguson got this. I can't breathe. Justice, I can't breathe for George. I can't breathe. Justice for George Floyd. That's Devin Allen and Shorty. His camera's strong, so is mine. To dismantle the master's house, you got to use the master's tools. And the camera is the tool that we're going to use. That's Martin Luther King, because I applied for his job. You feel me? I applied for his job. So we're going to take this to the Supreme Court. All right? The Supreme Court and Shorty. We got a hell of a story. Judge Cox got my writ of certiorari. Governor Hogan got my writ of certiorari. Brian Frost has it. And Peter Franchot got it. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party that participated in this. The contents of my vehicle was worth $250 million. I put the price on my product. If David Simon could write The Wire, well, why can't I do Baltimore ReWired? The money behind the machine. Governor O'Malley's mob machine. Congressman Cummings. Kwesi Mfume. Mayor Brandon Scott. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And it's going to stop. Mic check.